This video is an analysis of my 4 Hunters rematch video on my main channel. This video contains a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't seen the main channel video, check it out before you watch this. Otherwise, if you're subscribed to Dream, my main channel, make sure to subscribe here. I upload extra content and extra scenes and things like that that I'm sure you'd be interested in if you like the main channel. I hope you guys enjoy this video.
Alright, get across, get across.
So right here, I noticed that there's a pillager outpost right ahead, and I didn't want to get killed by pillagers, so I decided to go left instead of right to the forest. If I went to the forest and I started collecting trees, the pillagers might come over, they might start attacking me, and then I get slowed down or killed or damaged and lose hunger. And there was just too many things I didn't want. So I thought I'd just take a sharp left and completely avoid it because I don't even want to go anywhere near it. But I thought that I would act like I was getting a tree a little bit later. That way they thought that the timeline would match up with me going to the forest. That way they would be a little bit confused, maybe take a wrong turn. Didn't really work, but it was an effort.
Get across, get across.
Okay, go. Wait, where did he go?
Oh my
He went
gosh.
this way.
Get this
Go
tree!
towards
Get
the
this
side.
tree!
Yeah, go that way.
So now I saw a desert temple, and a lot of people were probably wondering, why did I actually go into this desert temple? So there's something that I've mentioned before on Twitter and Reddit and in my live streams that I've never really mentioned on YouTube before. And that's that one of the key rules of Manhunt is that you can't get killed right at the beginning, like before you even get a tree or anything. And the reason for that is that it'd be a really crappy video if you just get unlucky and fall in a hole or something and end up dying. We could have decided to do a grace period instead, but we thought that it'd be more entertaining for videos if there wasn't a grace period and it was actually you trying to do as much damage as you could at the beginning, trying to kill him at the beginning. So my reasoning for going into this temple was that if I found nothing and I died, then we would just be able to restart and go on a new seed. But if I did get something and I did somehow live, it would be really useful and I'd be able to continue on. So it's a little bit of an unfair advantage for me here, but that's just why it is.
What
Get
can
back,
we
I'll
do?
pull him up.
Does anyone have any weapons?
Bye,
Bro,
Green.
the
Bye,
TNT,
bye,
break the
Green.
TNT. Jump down.
So here I was trying to break down to collect all the TNT because I really did want to use TNT traps in this manhunt. But while I was breaking the block, Anfrost had the idea to just jump down and sacrifice his life to blow up the desert temple and probably blow up me. Originally, I was just going to tower out and try and tower out while it was exploding and get high enough that way I would live. But because he was punching me, I couldn't do it fast enough, so I thought I need to eat my god apple, otherwise I am going to die. And I got it off like just in the nick of time, otherwise I would have blown up. So that was just crazy.
Get
Go
him!
get him! Go get him! Go get him!
I'm going down.
Oh, my health is so low!
I'm so low.
So here, I really didn't have anything I could do, so I just blocked myself in, hoping I could try and think of something to do or something to get out of the situation. I realized if I block myself in, at least I can heal. I have some rotten flesh I can eat to heal some more, and that's something they can't do, is they can't heal. They don't have food. They haven't gotten any materials, so my biggest advantage was stalling for time and allowing myself to regen some health.
Go, go, go. Come on.
I don't know about you, but I'm really low.
Just break.
So here's the famous cobblestone crafting bench scene that there was memes made out of all over Reddit and all over Twitter and everything. So I'll try and explain my thought process here. It was a very dumb thing, but it's kind of funny how I got there. So when I was trapped, I was just trying to quickly think of anything I could use in my inventory because I had sticks, I had sand, I had gunpowder, rotten flesh, emeralds, gravel, gold, string, and I thought, what can I do with this? So at first I thought, let me make a pressure plate because then I can make TNT, I can explode the TNT, but I realized you can't make a cobblestone pressure plate. So I go, okay, well I need to make a crafting bench, that way I can make the TNT. And for some reason I tried to make a crafting bench out of cobblestone, but in reality I had no wood, so I don't know why I even thought about that. I was just thinking too quickly and was trying to do things very quickly in my head. In the thought process of I need a crafting bench for TNT, I just instinctively made a crafting bench with cobblestone, which makes it look very funny. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking.
Oh my god, George, there's a pillager.
I swear, if he gets a diamond sword, I'm gonna be done.
Oh my god, there's a pillager here.
I just thought this was funny to include. This isn't in the video, but they're getting attacked by pillagers because when they went to go get wood, they went to the closest forest, which is on that right side by the pillager outpost. So the thing that I avoided by going left instead of going to the forest there, you could hear George saying he was getting attacked by a pillager, and you could also hear Sapnap saying that he was getting attacked by a pillager. I also grabbed coal and enough cobble for a furnace really quickly because I wanted to make a minecart trap that I ended up making a little bit later.
Go, 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 go.
Go. Here's a shield. Be careful. Here's a shield.
Careful, he has a shield.
Careful.
Wait. That does so much damage.
Careful.
So you can see me kind of waiting. I was trying to get Sapnap closer. That way all three of them were really bunched up. That way they would all die to the same explosion. It didn't really work quite as intended, but I did get them together. So at least there was a chance of them all dying. Oh my gosh.
Get him, get him, get him, get him,
Poke
get
his
him.
health
Get him,
out.
get him. What?
Okay.
Come on, guys, we need to pick up the pace.
So here I saw a desert temple to my left in F5 mode, so I decided to go that direction. And I was actually looking for a lava pool the whole time in the desert. It took like a whole night and I could not find one for the life of me. But when I turned to go to this desert temple, there was a lava pool right over the hill that I found because of that. So it was very, very lucky. Oh no. Oh no. So the first oh no was when I realized that I didn't have a flint and steel. The second oh no was when I realized that I didn't have iron because you need iron and a flint to make a flint and steel. And I didn't have either, so I knew it was going to take me a decent amount of time, and I had heard them say they're coming and stuff before, so I was very worried about not being able to get it in time. No way. And none.
None.
What?
So after getting the flint, I looted the temple in hopes of finding iron, and there was no iron, not a single piece in any of the chests, which was just really unfortunate. But there was another god apple, and honestly, it didn't end up helping me much at all, but it's still cool that it was there.
Oh my god!
He's
right here.
literally
inside.
in it. Kill him.
Get him!
So here, I realized that I still didn't have the iron, and now they were on me, and I thought I was screwed, because I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't have iron. I'm going to have to kill them. I don't have a trap set up. I have nothing ready. So I did get really worried at this moment, because I was like, oh god, I don't have a flint and steel. I have no way to get iron this quickly while they're chasing me. I don't have a plan. It's just one of those moments in manhunts that are kind of rare, where I didn't have a plan, and I had no idea what I was going to do next, and it kind of ended up working out, but...
There's no way he's going for it.
One
No,
juicy axe crit and he's
seriously, he
dead.
better not.
Oh, he just ate it. He saved a gap. He saved a gap. He's going in.
Nah.
He's going.
So right here, I made a really big mistake. Because I didn't have a plan, I thought, okay, Desert Temple, that's the place where I can get away from them. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to lure them in. I'm going to step on the pressure plate. They're all going to blow up. I have a god apple. I'm going to live. But I thought that they would try and jump down instantly and try and kill me. And so if I stepped on the pressure plate right away, they would just blow up. But I stepped on the pressure plate and I was waiting. They didn't jump down. So this was one of my biggest mistakes in a manhunt ever, I think. And also in this manhunt specifically.
Yeah.
Wait.
Careful.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Okay.
Oh,
He set it off. He
Oh,
set it off. Wait.
what?
Don't jump. Don't jump.
Get
Don't
him.
jump. It's like
Oh, wait,
a
no.
no.
It's not a good idea.
fall.
It's not a good idea. It's
wait,
not a
we
good
got.
idea.
Should we save him? Should we
No.
save him?
So there, I'm assuming Sapnap didn't really know or understand how I lived. He heard it explode, and then he looks down and sees me at the bottom. He's probably assuming I'm on very low health. I just took a lot of fall damage. I'm 1 hit or 2 hit or something like that. So he decides, I don't care. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to attack him, try and get a hit on him. But unfortunately for him, I had just eaten a god apple, and so I was on full health. And now he was on really low health, so I just crit him, and he was dead.
Careful.
He pulled up.
Where is
He
he?
pulled up.
Where? Oh, he fell. Did he fall? Go. He's here.
Now this is a moment where I pissed myself. I was trying to pearl up to George because I thought, oh, I can knock him off and then I can just tower out and they're all down there in the pit. But somehow he was able to knock me off and I didn't knock him off. I landed on 1 heart and was able to get in and block myself in just in time. Now the only reason I lived at all is because I had gapples. If I didn't have gapples, there is no way I would have lived the situation. So that was just a blessing from the last Desert Temple.
He's mine it.
I really didn't know what to do here, so I was just spamming blocks around me in preparation for trying to heal at least a little bit, maybe eating another gapple. But they were just breaking all the blocks around me, so it was creating this crazy scenario where they're just trying to hit me, and they really can't.
What does he have? Help. I didn't leave a shield.
Oh, no.
So in the latest version of Minecraft, a fully charged iron axe hit does 4.5 hearts to iron armor. That's almost half of their health in 1 hit. So at this point, I know I had hit George, I had hit Ant, and I had also hit Bad. So right now, I knew they were all on really low health. Like, they're all on very low health right now. They're on at least half health or lower, and that's something that's really good for me. And you can also hear Ant freak out and George freak out, so I knew they were probably even lower than I was thinking.
I need you. Just cover me. I need you.
Come on,
Cover
guys.
me.
Get him,
What are you
get
guys
him,
doing?
Get him.
I'm getting him
Heal
off.
up,
I'm getting him off.
So there were some people that thought this was weird because George was spam clicking me and Bad Boy Halo, as you can see, is holding dirt. But they can't see my health and they can only see their own. So even though I'm on 2 hearts, they have no idea that that's the case. I'd also been chugging gaps the whole time using like 5 gaps. They had no idea what my health was. However, George was on probably 3 hearts or something and Ant Frost was probably on 1 or 2 hearts after my last hit on him. So George is just spam clicking me to try and save Ant, and he also doesn't want to try and get closer to me because then I could get a good hit on him. And I saw saw some people defending Bad, saying that he might have just accidentally scrolled to his dirt. I don't think that's the case. I think that Bad was trying to tower because he realized I'm really low and I need to eat, and he can't really start eating, you know, right now while he's defending them. But he realized that he needs to save George and Ant, so he tries to knock me off with the dirt. But then he switches back to his weapon a second later and comes and attacks me again. The biggest thing about manhunts that are interesting is that they don't know my health, so they make stupid decisions because of the fact that they don't know my health. And I make stupid decisions because of the fact that I don't know their health.
He's going on the golden apple.
He's gonna come with the
break-
X.
Come here!
No, he's
Wait, he has a golden apple? Are you
George,
kidding
where are
me?
you going?
I'm
George,
eating. He's coming for me. He's saying, help me.
So even though I'm really low, I decided to try and yell and make them think that I was on full health. Because if they think I'm on full health, they're going to be less likely to try and engage me when they're all low. I had just eaten a gapple, so they had no idea of knowing if I was on full health. They could have assumed, oh wow, he just healed quickly with the gapple. So I used that to my advantage to get them to run and get them to hide and get them to get away from me so I can actually eat my gapple. And after I did that, I went in and I killed George, and then I took off.
Just get out, George!
I'm right out of blocks.
Ah! He let me go!
No!
George, no! Where'd you guys go?
I just couldn't believe that the nether spawned like this. It was like the unluckiest nether you could possibly get. I just spawned completely in an enclosed area with netherrack surrounding me on every side. So I decided to mine tunnels because I thought I need to try and find a way out. And at some point I realized, if I mine tunnels in a maze, I might be able to separate them one by one and try and pick them off.
He's making tunnels.
Yeah, but he didn't block his path like a muffin head.
So yeah, like I said, I'm making tunnels, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want to try and get them in separate parts of the tunnels, maybe block it off, crit them out or something, get their stuff, and then try and take them on one by one. Because a big part of these manhunts is separating them, because I cannot fight them 4-on-1 or even 3-on-1, so I try and separate them as much as I can.
Wait, get back, get back, I have an idea. Get back.
Where was he?
Wait, what?
Wait.
What are
Oh,
you
that's a
doing?
good idea.
Oh my god! So that was just a genius idea by Ant. He decided to use a bed to blow up a big part of the nether. That way they could find me hiding in the walls. I did not see that coming at all. I thought that my biggest strength in the nether was being able to use the netherrack because you can just mine it and cover your tracks and they'll never be able to find you. But this was really scary and you can definitely hear it when I gasp. I did not see this coming at all.
Do another!
Move. I'll do it.
No!
So after this explosion, I was just confused. I was like, wait, what happened? I read chat. I see Sapnap died. I hear them kind of freaking out. So I paused for a second to think about what I should do. And then I realized this is probably my best chance to kill them. I mean, they probably took some explosion damage. There's probably lava and fire everywhere. And I can just surprise them, jump out, and take them on. I liked my chances in this situation, so.
Oh, fire!
Oh god, I did not do that right.
Ah, he came out! No! Okay, first things first, block
I'm the
them
realist.
all in. Okay.
I seen you
What?
twice in a row with that, bad.
He just hit you with the meme.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Well, I don't get it.
So I'm just including this clip because there were some people saying it was fake because I didn't get the A Terrible Fortress achievement when I entered the fortress. So I actually did. I don't know why it was delayed, but it was a little bit after I actually entered the fortress. It just took a little bit for it to register, I guess. But I did get the achievement. I just cut it like, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds before I got the achievement. So I just thought I'd throw that clip in here. But even so, I mean, achievements seem to be inconsistent on servers, especially with the ones we're using. So at first I just thought it must not have shown up. But then when I was editing this video, I saw it did. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I might as well just include it. So as you can tell by this long, annoying montage, I was not having a fun time in the nether. I lost my original trader, which I used like 20 gold on, and I did find it later, but that's not really the point. It took me forever to kill the blaze. It took me forever to collect gold. It took me forever to do the trades. I was in the nether for like 30 minutes, and that montage I think was like 15 minutes. There was like another 15, 20, 25 minutes of me in the nether just looking for gold and doing trades and stuff. It was not fun at all.
I like how George is over here burning cows by himself.
You're actually stop, George. You're gonna burn down the whole village, please.
I'm not.
Yeah,
This is
can
right
you
next to a
try
house.
not to
You
do that?
are.
It's controlled. It's controlled.
Controlled burning.
So I just thought this would be a funny clip to include because it's kind of alluding to what happens later. And Frost is talking about how he's just burning all the animals, and they're talking about how the village is going to get burnt down. Just showing George was using his flint and steel a lot and collecting lots of food.
What?
Oh my gosh!
You know what? Watch
He
this.
does like
Let me
nothing.
1v1 Dream. Let me 1v1 Dream. Let me
Oh my
1v1 Dream.
gosh.
Dream, you want a 1v1? Like a fair 100%.
You have fair enchanted armor.
No.
Yeah,
Guys,
do
back
it,
up,
do it,
back
do
up.
it.
So at this point, I thought it was over. I had no clue what to do. I had no clue how to fight them. And I really didn't have much hope. My only real hope was to get as far as I can away and maybe get to the stronghold and somehow kill the dragon sneakily. But I was really worried.
I wasn't even low at all.
Let's do-
Dream, just
It's
accept
weird.
death. That's all you can do. Just fight like a man and go
Here,
down.
I'm a
So this is the moment when I had the idea to turn around and just start pearling because I had 6 extra pearls. I thought if I pearled back to my nether portal, I could go into the nether and then I could nether travel and get really far away from them and be able to get a big advantage. But the problem is that later I think about the fact that no matter what stronghold you go to, they all lead to the same end. And the strongholds are also really spaced out the further you go out in the world. So I realized if I was to nether travel, the second they realized that I was doing that, they would just head to the stronghold, probably get there before me, fill in all the eyes, and get to the end before me, and I would just be totally screwed. But I didn't realize this till later, and I'll tell you what happens.
Yeah, because
guys,
if I was
I know-
him, I would just go in the boat and get in the ocean, not like.
I know this
back
sounds
in the
dumb
nether.
bad, but I think we should just go in there.
So here, while they were contemplating whether to come in or not, they were arguing whether or not there was going to be a trap or they have to be careful. They didn't know what I was doing. I was mining the obsidian, and if they had come in right now, I don't think the portal would have generated because I was there, so it went to generate in the same place as me. So I wasn't really worried about them coming in while I was doing this.
And then what we'll do is we'll just here. I'll DM you guys what we'll do, so Dream won't know. Little muffin head.
What? Oh, my fin still broke.
That is what caused me to have my next idea. So when I realized that George's flint and steel had broken and I didn't see anyone else use a flint and steel, or I didn't hear anyone else use a flint and steel the entire time, I thought maybe, just maybe, none of them had flint and steels. And if none of them had flint and steels and I was able to trap them in the nether, they would be totally screwed.
No,
You're literally
not.
standing next to it, aren't you?
Literally, come on, come out.
Okay, I'm coming out. So I didn't realize where this portal would go. I thought maybe it would lead back to my last one, so I was kind of hoping that it would. That way I could just lure them right back in like instantly, and they wouldn't be suspicious at all. But it didn't. It led me to a new portal, so that kind of led to this awkward time where I was trying to lure them all the way to it. So it's kind of, it was just interesting.
How did you get up here?
Yeah, how do you what?
You didn't do
Oh
this.
my
in
God.
You're on the roof?
Okay, kill him.
Obviously here I was just trying to lead them as far as I could. That way I could just pearl back and have enough time to light the TNT. And it ended up working just as I hoped it would.
Oh,
Where's he going?
here, he's
What?
gonna ender pearl.
Where-
He always does this.
And last but not least, the reason that I ended up going to this part of the end and trying to dig down below was because I wanted to dig to the middle and I wanted to try and sneak up on them. Now, my original plan was something else, and I don't want to say it because I might end up using it in another manhunt. But for one reason or another, I couldn't end up doing it, so I went with this one. And my idea was just to sneak to the middle, wait for a 1 cycle, hop up, and kill the dragon. I was pretty worried about them coming in and attacking me, but I thought I'd be able to get enough beds off where the dragon would be really low, and then after that, I could just fend them off a little bit while the dragon was there. So I was worried about them being able to hear me killing the dragon, so I actually tested it before I ended up doing this. So the day before the manhunt, I actually tested it myself with me on an alt account to see how far away you could hear the damage for the dragon. You could hear the dragon damage from pretty far, so I thought they'd probably be able to hear pretty early that the dragon was dying. So I had a backup plan just in case they did realize and they got there a little too early. They try and run in. I'm pretty sure that they run in front of the dragon and they end up getting launched because of that, and that ended up giving me just enough time to kill the dragon. So it ended up perfectly. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is my analysis of the 4 Hunters rematch. I'm sure we'll be doing another manhunt soon. That's it for this video. I do plan on uploading more frequently here, so if you want extra videos, hit the subscribe button. Bye.